Hello and welcome to the. I guess this is the first. This is the first channel update of Son of Sparta. So I'm just gonna give you guys a quick overview of what's happened so far and what I plan on to do in the future, because some information has come out relating to Conclave, and I want to update you guys on that and also let you know what's going to come in the future. So, Conclave has a new release date. It is February 2nd. So, that is about, you can say, a week and like 3 days away. So, like 10 days away. So, it's coming pretty soon, actually. It's coming really soon. And what I plan to do with Conclave is start a brand new series and go over all the changes. Already a change log out. You can read what's coming in the free update, and you can also read about what's coming in the expansion for $15. I'm obviously going to be picking it up day one, and I'm going to start a new series about it. So that's my plan. I'm also going to continue main endurance. I don't know if how well the expansion will port over to main endurance, but if it does, then I'll just play main endurance with Conclave activated, because I don't really see a reason not to, because it seems to just make the game better. It'll also make the endurance aspect of it more interesting, trying to survive for the entire time. So that's my plan for that. But as far as other series go and other games, what I need from my subscribers and anyone who's viewing this who wants to be a subscriber or maybe is thinking about it, I need you to talk in the comments about what you would like to see from me. Because personally, I'm happy with playing Crusader Kings 2 until the end of days, but I'm also willing to play other games. I'm just not sure exactly what you guys want to see. Like recently I bought Punch Club, and I've been playing that for about 2 hours. I like it. It seems a little simple, but at the same time it's really interesting. I noticed a lot of people who normally play CK2 are also playing Punch Club. So I thought it's a little oversaturated now, but if you want to see me play it, that's a possibility. Um, I mean, I got over 264 games in my Steam library. I'm sure you guys can see my name and stuff on Steam right now, so if you want to look at what I have in my library and say, oh, you should play this, oh, you should play that, feel free. But I'll just scroll through. I did have that list earlier. Let me bring up that list of possible LPs. So the list hasn't changed at all, but that doesn't mean it can't change. Like, if you guys want to see a particular game, it's not on this list, feel free to say something. But as it goes right now, I mean, some games that off the top of my head that I'll be willing to play is Prison Architect, possibly Space Engineers. Definitely play Total War. I don't know how many of my subscribers are actually interested in that personally. I would be totally willing to go back to Shogun 2. Shogun 2 was a fantastic game. Medieval 2, all the mods for that, like the Lord of the Rings mod for Medieval 2 was fantastic. Uh, just any of the older Total War games. I wasn't too much into Empire. I never played Napoleon, but like Shogun 2, Medieval 2, and Rome 1, that's still a really good game. But I don't know. I feel some sort of animosity towards the newer ones. They seem a little streamlined, but at the same time they are a little deeper in some aspects, so it's very strange to me. I'm not sure what to think of them. All I know is that I don't enjoy them nearly as much as the older games, especially Shogun 2. I don't know what it is with Shogun 2, but they hit the nail on the head in between complexity and interestingness, but also simplicity and understanding what's going on and the UI and the systems and the mechanics, and they just kind of made it pretty good. So that's as far as LPs. But in the channel overall, specifically pertaining to Crusader Kings 2, the changelog is a little interesting. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick. But basically, oh man, I don't know how to spell Crusader. This is really embarrassing. New change log. Is this the newest one? No. No. Conclave changelog, maybe? Why is this so hard to Google? I was looking at it earlier. No, that's just the expansion. It's in their news. Hold on, let me go back to that. Because it's in their news. Let me just go to the news. Here it is. I think, maybe. This is the date, February 2nd. I don't know necessarily if they have changelog. That's probably in their forum posts, which I don't want to get into, but basically they're adding an infamy system to Crusader Kings 2. And I don't know how to feel about that, because honestly I didn't really like the system when I played it in Europa 4. And that was actually kind of one of the reasons why I liked Crusader Kings 2 to begin with, was that it didn't have an infamy system. Another thing that I didn't like about CK2 was that you needed a Casus Belli to even declare war, and there was no way to declare war unless you had a CB. But they're not adding no CB wars, so why add an infamy system? It seems a little unbalanced in favor of the AI, which is not the way that I want to add difficulty to the game, if you know what I mean. Like, it's one of those things where I don't necessarily like when the AI is given an artificial advantage over me, and that's where the difficulty comes from. That's also another reason why I don't like the harder difficulties on Total War, because it seems like that's all they have. Like, that is the depth of their strategy when it comes to whether or not they can actually compete against you. And that's why I kind of liked Crusader Kings 2 in the first place, is that the challenge was just in how hard it is to actually advance in a feudal system versus necessarily, like, dying unexpectedly just kind of throws your whole succession into question, and the traits of your characters, the stats of your characters, what you're actually capable of doing. Like, it's interesting because of the challenges thrown at you, but the challenges aren't artificial. You don't just die for no reason. You get ill, or you go into battle and you die in battle. There's always a chance of dying in battle, or any of the other numerous reasons why you could die unexpectedly, and that's fine. That's just life. You kind of have to accept that. But I don't want the AI to just say in like 800 AD, oh, France is expanding pretty hard. We should all cohesively combine into a blob and just attack France because we're smart and we're paying attention. Like, information didn't travel that easily between other countries, and it doesn't necessarily mean the Germanics and the Christians and the Muslims are going to rise up against France because France is taking too many counties from them. That's not really the system I want to see implemented, but at the same time, I don't know what kind of system they're going to implement, so I don't want to talk a ton about it. I just want to see the system and how it plays and see if it's actually fair or not. So, when Conclave comes out, February 2nd, we will dive deep into that and see if there if it's fair, if it's a fair system. And if it is, I won't have any issue with it, and I'll play it and I'll love it. It'll dump another 100 hours into the game. I don't even know how many I've put into it. It's 258. So I'd love to keep playing this game. Hopefully the expansion doesn't sour the taste in my mouth and just makes it better. But there are other things I want to talk about. I know I'm kind of rambling at this point, but I want to quickly get through them. So the video length, originally I said I was shooting for 20 or 30 minutes. Now my videos are getting to 40 or 50 minutes, which I personally think is too long. I need to restrict myself on those time limits because I know people aren't watching a 50-minute video. They're just simply not going to do that. So I need to, if you guys are going to see a reduction in video time, because the longer videos are straight up just not getting views. They're not getting clicks. So obviously they can't get any watch time if people aren't even clicking on them because they're intimidated by the length of the video, which I understand. I understand that's a problem, and I'm going to work on that. The other thing was I said I was going to do 2 series. I said I was going to do Total War, possibly Attila, and Crusader Kings 2. At the moment, Crusader Kings 2 is kind of all I have time for. I'm working full-time, and I'm also doing school like almost full-time. Technically not full-time, but I'm doing like 9 credits, so that's pretty close to full-time. So I don't have a lot of time to do YouTube, but I'm just gonna do what I think I can do, which is 1 series at a time. I'm gonna try and do 2. We'll see how that goes. It might be a little delayed. I'm gonna for now I'm gonna do 1 video a day. I've been doing that already, but I'm just letting you guys know. I'm gonna do 1 video a day. If you guys want to see different series, I'll try to do those. It depends on the demand. It depends on whether or not people actually want to watch it. Because honestly, unless I aggressively push my videos, it doesn't seem like I'm getting a whole lot of views, even from my subscribers. So it's a little disheartening, but I'm still working on it because I don't necessarily have a huge subscriber base. I think right now I have 87 subscribers. So yeah. So understandably, you guys aren't watching every video. You can see right here 21 views for a 50-minute video, and that's understandable. I understand that. I'm personally not going to click on a 50-minute video and watch it from start to end unless it's something that I know I'm going to enjoy. And I've only produced like 15 videos. Maybe no, like 18 videos. So you don't necessarily think that I'm worth 50 minutes of your time at any one given time, which is, again, understandable. I'm just saying, from this point forward, shorter videos, that'll make it easier for me so that I can produce more parts, more content, release it more regularly instead of dumping 50 minutes once a day or 40 minutes once a day. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any comments or questions, feel free to contact me somehow, some way. And I hope you continue watching. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time.